Hi Flosstube, welcome back to my channel. You found me at Mandy Needs Stitches. This is my YouTube channel about cross stitch mostly. I do share a little bit of quilting and sometimes embroidery, but none of that today. Welcome back. It is Saturday, December 26th. It's late in the evening. It's about 8:15 at night. Yeah. And thanks for joining me. Welcome back if you're a previous viewer, subscriber, and welcome if this is your first video. I hope you stick around and give it a like or a comment or click that subscribe button. Okay, so not a lot in my life has happened this last week, but it was Christmas, so Merry belated Christmas to everybody. I also celebrated my birthday, which I think I filmed the day before my birthday, maybe last week. So yeah, that was good. I did have to work in the evening, but we went to breakfast in the morning and yeah, just had a relaxing morning at home. And then we went to, I lied and said not a lot had happened. I kind of went on vacation and so much, I don't know. I'm tired. It's kind of late. I worked today, so a little bit sleepy. But yeah, we did. We went up to North Carolina, a city called Lake Norman, or a lake called Lake Norman. Stayed at like a rental house, with my husband's dad and sister and their families, which was good. It was a lot of fun. My 4-year-old got to play with cousins who he hasn't seen in quite a few years, and they all got along really well. The house was nice. It was 2 levels, and there was bedrooms on each level, so the kids kind of slept downstairs and the adults got to sleep upstairs, and we hung out upstairs, and the kids could be loud downstairs and not really bug us. So it was nice. It was a really good trip. I had to come late and I had to leave early because of work, but my husband got to be there the whole time. He has like 2 weeks off for the holiday. That's kind of a somewhat standard thing in the military. They get typically 2 weeks of leave in the wintertime and 2 weeks of leave in the summertime. So he's on leave right now. So we did that, which it was a really nice visit. We got to play games. I didn't get nearly as much stitching done as I'd hoped, but it was a good time. It was about a 6-hour drive, so it was a pretty good commitment. But I'm glad we went, and I had a good time. And so then we had Christmas, which was good. I got spoiled. I got my husband a smoker, so he's smoked meat the last 2 days, which has been good. And I got a lot of good things. So yeah, that was, and my kids, they were spoiled as well. Levi, my 4-year-old, was pretty happy, and Logan, he's 15 months, so he's kind of doesn't really know what's going on. He seems to like his toys. And that's that. And then I worked today, and here we are. For New Year's, we're gonna go again. We're gonna travel to visit my husband's best friend. He lives in Central Florida. It's another 6-hour drive for us, but we haven't seen him in a while, probably 2 years. And they've been friends forever, in like country school or something. And he was the best man at our wedding, and yada yada yada. So, and he's got a little boy who's close in age to my son. So we'll do that. Probably leave after I get off work on Wednesday, and then I'll have to drive back on the 2nd because I work that evening. I can't remember what day of the week that is. But anyway, so I don't know if I'll get very much stitching done next week either, just because it's I can't really stitch in the car. Maybe it's going to be straight early driving, so I might be able to a little bit, but it'll be dark. So, anyways, that's enough life update. You're here for the stitching. So I do have two finishes to show you. One of which I'm not super excited about because I kind of just wanted it done. And obviously I finished it yesterday, so I didn't have it done before Christmas. But this is it. So I really just like backed it and finished it as kind of a wall hanging. I don't know yet what I want to do with it. If I want to maybe still pop it in a frame, find some kind of cute thing to hang on the top. This pattern is called Deck the Halls. It's by Caterpillar Cross Stitch. I stitched it as a stitch along last year with the called for DMC threads. It's on a 16 count. Maybe it's a 14 count, like grayish blue that I'm pretty sure I got at Hobby Lobby. But I like the piece. I'm just not really excited about the finishing. I probably should have embellished it a little more, like with fabric on the sides. I backed it with this Lori Holt. I think she calls it Vintage Christmas or Cozy Christmas, something like that. So I don't know. That was a finish. The other thing I finished was this. Finally finished filling in the cup on this giant cup. What's this pattern called? Mr. Marshmallow by With Thy Needle and Thread. I showed it as a whip last week, and I really just had the cup left, and I got it done. Really, it took like maybe 3 days of stitching. It's kind of outrageous. The reason it took so long is because, so this is, it's an Avera Soie floss, which I found at a thrift store, and I just wanted to try it, which I like the floss, but apparently it's thicker than just DMC, and so this is really, really thick stitching because I used 2 strands of floss over 2 linen threads, and apparently that I didn't know this until after I finished stitching the cup, but apparently it's like equivalent to maybe like 1.5 strands of DMC, so it's kind of like stitching 3 over 2. I don't know. It was tiring. I'm glad it's done. I like the finish. This is another Lori Holt from one of her Christmas lines. Sorry, I don't know which one. And this little bow, I'm not sure. It's just like tied around the back stitch, the long back stitch, so it's kind of, yeah. And shamelessly, I hot glued this trim on. It was gonna be fancy and hand sew it down, but I did not have the patience for that yesterday. So here it is, and I'm happy with the finish. I'll put it in a little bowl on one of my like display tables, basically. And I didn't talk about this quilt behind me. I pieced it probably a couple years ago now, 2018 maybe. It's batik fabric from Kate Spain. It was a layer cake and a jelly roll, I think it called for. This pattern is by Thimble Blossoms. And then just backed with some quilted cotton. I quilted it on my long arm. I finished it like last year, but that's probably close to one of my favorite quilts. And it's kind of sad because I don't really use it. It's just rolled up into into a little like roll, and I put it in a basket in my room so I can kind of see it. I don't know. I'd like to put it on my bed, but it's not long enough. So, anyways, what else? Those are my 2 finishes. I have some whips. I have a good bit of haul, of course. I will go through my Advent, the remainder of my Advent stuff. And then I have some plans, and I have a question or I'd like some opinions about something, so stick around. And then I will do it, and I'll do another giveaway, and I'll announce the giveaway winner from last week. Okay, so whips. I'll show those first. This ended up being my birthday start. Rosewood Manor and a Forest Grew. I did not put a whole lot of stitches into it. I got one little tree, not even a full completed tree, stitched on a piece of 36 count Tyco. I think it's by Picture This Plus. It's with the called for DMC, which is in this bag, and I'm gonna kind of put it on floss drops as I go because that is a lot of floss. Keep it in this bag I got from Pumpkin Hollow Quilts a couple months ago. I like her bags. I'd buy more, but they sell pretty quick on her. Okay, and so then when I went to North Carolina, I brought the Mr. Marshmallow piece, and then I also brought Winter Rose Manor. But like I said, I didn't get a ton of stitching time on it, so really if I had like the whole border, well, almost the whole border, it's missing some leaves here, and I just filled these in, and I started adding some of the like berries, and I kind of was jumping around, so I did a little bit of snow on the bottom too. This is stitched on a piece of 36 count Beach Brew by R&R. One floss over 2 threads. I have the called for floss, except for the white. I think I'm going to use Classic Colorworks Bamboo instead of, it calls for Roasted Marshmallow by Gentle Arts, but the roasted marshmallow I got is kind of yellow. Yellow snow is not good. So that was that. Let's see, and then on Christmas Eve, I think this was, I worked on this a little bit. This is just, I don't know why I showed you that first. Prairie Schooler Christmas Alphabet. This is the Fat Quarter Shop conversion, Kimberly Jolly's like color conversion. I got the kit from them last year. Stitched on 16 count chalkboard. And really I just wanted some mindless stitching, so I stitched the boxes. But this is as tall as it is, so that felt like good progress. Maybe I can have it done by next Christmas. We'll see. It's not on any of my like lists to get it done. So I don't know. I'm participating in WIPCO. WIPCO 2021. I have 2 separate boards. One for new starts that are huge. And my goal on each of those is just to do 5 days of stitching, whether it be 30 minutes or the whole evening, which is 2 to 3 hours. And I have another board of some whips that some of them are finishes, some of the bigger ones are not. Just ones that I want to touch. And then if you're in the magazine monthly challenge group, they're doing bingo this month for January, and I made a board for that, which has some new starts and has some whips. And I was going through my whips yesterday, Christmas, because I got one of my gifts for Christmas was a tablet. I got a Samsung S6 Lite tablet with like the pen, and then I got the 24 hours of cross stitch journal, like the electronic version, I guess. And so I was putting all my whips into that, and I'm sitting at about 43. And so some of those, only like one or two are pre-Mania 2020. Yeah, because I didn't do Mania 19. So I'm gonna try and finish the ones that that are finishable before May. So that's like the small ones that aren't done. And then I don't know what my plans are for Mania yet. I'll probably, the ones that aren't finished, I'm gonna at least touch them on the day that I started them in May. The two whips that are older than Mania, I'm gonna try to finish before then too. Anyways, I'm just rambling at this point. Okay, so another, this was my Christmas Day start, which I didn't post on Instagram because I'm horrible at it, but this comes from Nitka Moscow. It's the Barbara Anna Tree of Magic Christmas tree piece. It's a kit. I just got the bottom part of the tree done. It has DMC that came in the kit. So, and this is like a 25 count. It's a blue, like Zweigart, even leaf, a Lugana probably. So that's good. That's on one of my Lipko boards. I think for a finish, I don't remember. I think I said last week I was going to talk about my plans for that because I didn't think I'd have a lot of stitching to show, but I don't think I'm going to do that. I didn't set up for it because I didn't want to pull out all the projects, and you'll see them with my videos. So yeah. Last thing I worked on last whip just kind of randomly was calling to me because I was looking through all my old whips. This was a Mania start in 2020. It's called Dandy Dreams by Silver Creek. Yeah, Dandy Dreams, Silver Creek Samplers. I'm stitching it with mostly the called for DMC. Here's my progress. So sorry, that was loud. One of my son's Christmas presents was balloons and a balloon blower pumper thing. So he's been having a blast with that, and that was a balloon that just popped. Sorry if that was loud in your headphones. Anyways, Dandy Dreams, 14 count Ada. I don't remember the name of this. It's a screenshot or a screen printed piece, probably from Fabric Flare. That's the only company I know that prints it like this. Probably called White Dots or something along those lines. But anyway, I pulled this out and I added the yellow. I started adding the words. This would be another like quick finish if I put 2, maybe 3 nights into it, but I don't know. I'll have to save it for when I'm feeling, when a finish is calling to me. Okay, so that's it for whips. Sorry, I needed a drink. Okay, now for the haul section. Sorry if you don't like the haul, feel free to skip forward. Actually, yeah, maybe I will save that. No, I'm just gonna go through my haul. Okay, so I'm gonna start with my Advent boxes because there's not a whole lot left of those. I've kind of been showing them along the way. The first one was by Forbidden Fiber Company. So every other day we got a new piece to this like mystery pattern, and then we got a floss. The pattern ended up being this one by Bendy Stitchy called Crowned Winter. It's cute, but it's not my style. I won't stitch it, so it'll probably be a giveaway at some point. Not this week. It did come. I'm gonna keep the floss though, so sorry about that. But this is all the floss that came with. So I seem to have a floss addiction and just like adding floss to my stash. So that's all those. I haven't ever stitched with Forbidden Fiber Company, so that'll be fun to use that. We also got this cute little thread catcher, which I don't have one of these. I don't think I showed this. Yeah, no, I didn't. But apparently they made this. The Forbidden Fiber Company did. Super cute. And then it also came with a bag that says keep calm and let it snow. Just a good tote bag. So that's that. And then my other Advent box was by Stitchy Box. Stitchy Box, yeah. And it came with kind of the last few days were some random things. So one of them is this cute little gingerbread like charm. Came with a random piece of like string. I don't know. Said you can use it for finishing. I machine embroidered 2 ornaments to give as Christmas gifts, and I used that to tie them. Sorry, I already gave them away, so I can't show you. And then some beads, preciosa seed beads, and then some copper check faceted round opaque light bronze. These are pretty. It's gonna make me have to add some beading to my stitching. I do it a little bit here and there, but not a whole lot. So, also came with just a piece of like random cute little quilting fabric for finishing, a piece of Dinky Dyes silk. This is a really, really pretty, it's more gold than it's showing, but a really pretty Aussie gold is the color, a pretty color. And then we got Heartstring Samplery Festive Little Fobs Christmas Edition. So this is cute. These are smalls. I really like that berry. I thought next year I might try to stitch up some little smalls like this and give them as Christmas gifts. So that's that stuff. Okay, sorry, I gotta clean up just a little bit. And then I placed an order with Fat Quarter Shop. Placed a couple orders with Fat Quarter Shop because they were having a lot of good sales on their, for like their 12 days of Christmas or something like that. So those came in. First I'll show you, I got the Winds of Autumn book, not from Fat Quarter Shop. This came from Needle Case Goodies on Etsy. It was a pre-order. There's 3 patterns. Well, I really want to stitch all the patterns. There's 3 that I want to stitch right away. This berry, this Spell of the Moon, and then this tree. All of them are kind of fall, so I probably won't start them soon, but I will stitch them this year, hopefully. Okay, and then Fat Quarter Shop. I got my February Truckin' Along kit, which I want to start that soon too. I haven't done January or December. December's going to wait till next year now, and January probably is too. And then I'm also in the Lori Holt Stitch Cards Club, I guess. We get a set. She releases a new set every quarter, and we get a set every quarter. So these are cute. And then this was just an order because I liked it. Fall Fields by the Prairie Schooler. This is actually on cardstock. I like that owl on the back. I don't know if I'll get around to stitching those soon. So one day they were having a sale on buttons, Jabco buttons, just another button company. And I got like a kit not a kit, but they have like a set. They're called sprinkles, so 35 micro mini buttons and all these different colors. So there's all these, each one of those is a different color. So I'm obviously going to try to use more buttons in my finishing. But I thought that was fun. And then they had this kind of set. It's called Button Lovers Club, the Frost set. So basically it came with couple different sets of like, they're all blue hues. There's a sprinkles pack of little ones, and then there's these like specialty kind of buttons. There's like a penguin in there, there's a snowman, there's like a polar bear. So that's cute. I kind of considered joining I think they have a button club. I'd have to look at joining that because I need to collect more things. Like I need a hole in the foot. And then they were having a sale. Please don't judge me. Having a sale on fabric. And I actually like stitching on the witch out linen. So this is sandstone tea. All of these are 28 count linens and sandstone, Icelandic beige, lamb's wool, amazing gray, touch of gray, touch of blue. So that's that. And then this last item, I saved it to open for Christmas because sadly my Be Stitch Me box has not arrived yet. It's stuck in Illinois somewhere. But I ordered on Etsy, there's a seller called Stitch Toolbox. She makes project bags. She does like a mystery project bag kind of set once a month, I think. And then she had this like mystery Christmas box, which I really liked. And it was really, really well put together. So if she does another box, I will definitely be ordering one. It was just like lots of really fun little, like this is wax, and it's like this flowers on it. There was this kind of note on nice paper about what's in it. And then it just had a lot of kind of cute little goodies. So there was a needle minder. There was some tea, which you can never have too much tea. It came with this cute little like box, and it had a scissor fob in it. There was some floss drops, kind of winter theme. Let's see. There's like some finishing, some jingle bells, some buttons, some chenille, some rickrack. There was, I think this is crinkle. I think this is a counting pin. I'm not honestly sure what it is. It's probably bad. It's really pretty. But it looks like just a long pin. And I think it's a counting pin. If you know, I'd love to know. Drop a link to a video that I can watch for how to use it. It came with this cool, like, I think this was just decoration, but this is like, it's like on wood. It looks like it's, I don't know if it's real wood, but it's cool. Sorry, my vocabulary is kind of lingering. this cool horn book to put some finishing stitching on. These little like cards to mark your finishes. Another cute little like pick. Sorry, it's just never ending. Some DMC 26 needles. Raspberry Parfait by the Gentle Arts. That's a really pretty red. Almost done. Some fabric. Like a pretty blue. It's a dyed. I don't know. It doesn't say the dyer on it. I don't know if she dyed it or where it came from. But pretty blue. A pretty floss. It's kind of bent like a floss ring, floss keep. Little Santa key on there. A mask. Which it looks like she probably made. Oh, it smells nice. Yeah, this is a nice mask. Oh, I have to wear that to work. I have to, obviously everybody has to wear a mask all day, but can't have too many. And then it came with this is a Twin Peak Primitives pattern, Christmas Tree Farm, which is cute. I might actually stitch that one, so that'll go in my stash. There's more. This is like a exclusive. I don't know if it's exclusive, but I think it's one that she designs, or maybe her son designs. By Stitch Toolbox Christmas Treats. Some scissors. And then, candy cane. And then a project bag. Which is like totally gorgeous. I love this. So it looks like an awesome box. Oh, and I forgot this little notebook, which I think she said this was like from another Etsy seller. Sorry, called Hot Designs Co. Hope Designs Co. And so I think she like designed this book. One thing that gets me is it's upside down. Like, oh. It's cute. I'll use it. But yeah, I like that. So that was a really great box. Get it next Christmas if she does it again. It's Stitch Toolbox on Etsy. So yeah, that's it for haul. I thought I'd show you a little bit of my plans, because why the heck not? So I think my New Year, New Start is going to be Pavane by Long Dog Samplers. I'm going to stitch it with this Be Stitch Me hand-dyed silk. This is a 50-yard hank in like her kind of color, her classic color. And I'm going to stitch it on this 36 count Tyco Picture This Plus. I have an electronic version of the, a PDF version of the chart. So, and I don't want to insert it. I can insert it here. Okay, next I'm going to start my Christmas list by Silver Creek Samplers. I have the floss kit from that quarter shop. That I don't know when I'm going to start, but soon. Okay. And then this is what I need your opinion on. So, Traveling Viking Mama and Ice Stitcher on Instagram are doing like a sale for um, Little House, Country Cottage Needleworks, Santa's Village. I have all the patterns and I have the DMC floss. I want to stitch it all as one. My issue is that it won't fit on a fat quarter. Oh, it'll fit on a fat quarter of fabric on an 18 count, but not a 16 or a 14. I have so much fabric I really don't want to buy anymore. So my options are to stitch it on this 18 count toast by Be Stitch Me, which has got a little bit of opalescent to it. I'll insert a picture here of that's what it looks like finished as a whole. So 18 count toast, that's a little sparkly, I can't really see the color. Or I have this piece of 28 count, it's a yard that I even weave that I got at Hobby Lobby, which would be enough, but it's white, so I'd have to grit dye it this like caramel-y color. What would you do? I have it kitted to stitch it with the DMC, and I'm kind of torn if I want to stitch 1 over 1 on 18 count, if I want to stitch it with an even weave. I don't know. Thoughts? But that's it. That's all I have to show you. The giveaway winner. If I can find my patterns. Okay. So the giveaway last week was this snowman trio by Wax and Moon Designs. And rookie mistake, I did not specify if you should say snowman or snowmen. So I just searched all the comments, which there was like 7, so you had really good chances. And the random YouTube comment generator picked one that actually had the word snowman in it, so yay. And the winner is, I did it and I took a screenshot, Kathy Tanny. I'll put the name below. Actually, I'll insert a picture here of the winner. So I will comment on your comment. You can send me an email. I'll list my email below. It's just mandymadestitches@gmail.com. Or you can message me on Instagram. It's the same handle. Yeah, so get in touch with me. I will mail this out to you, hopefully sooner rather than later. The mail is running incredibly slow, so who knows when it'll get to you. The next giveaway for this week, because I feel like we're getting out of, I know it's still December, it's very much still winter, but I have 2 of these and it felt like it was kind of the next upcoming, not really the next upcoming season, but it's close-ish. This is Easter Parade by With Thy Needle and Thread. So this is my giveaway for this week. If you are interested in winning it, comment Easter, E-A-S-T-E-R, Easter. Don't say giveaway, be 18. I'd appreciate it if you were a subscriber, like the video, comment, all the good stuff. You know the drill. And I will draw for this probably next week, before I film my next video. So if it is next Saturday, next weekend, most likely, Saturday or Sunday. So yeah, that's all I have. This video ended up being a lot longer than I thought it would be, so sorry about that. Yeah, I will leave you with that. I hope everybody has a wonderful new year. Stay safe, stay healthy. Um, and yeah, I will catch you next week. Happy stitching.